Hello everyone, welcome to Broski Games. I'm Matt, and this is our weekly gaming news update, where we highlight a few of the top stories of this week in the gaming world. So sit back and let's crack on. First this week was the announcement of Ghosts of Tsushima Director's Cut for both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. This Director's Cut will include the original game and all known additional content. This updated version of the game will feature PlayStation 5 specific enhancements and an all-new expansion, the Iki Island. Iki Island is a neighbouring isle of Tsushima and will add a new chapter to Jin's adventures. Expect a brand new storyline to follow, new armour, techniques and more. Both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions will be arriving on August 20th, 2021. Also headlining the gaming world was Sony's acquisition of developer Housemarque, the renowned developer of the PlayStation 5 exclusive title Returnal. Swooping in to acquire them in good times, the developer had seen a lot of interest from various companies from the US, China and Sweden. In an interview with CEO of Housemarque, Ilari Kuitinen, he said the usual suspects had been interested before Sony managed to finalise the acquisition. He goes on to say, in our discussions it became clear that Sony wanted to buy us because we are doing something different that the others are not doing. Their starting point has not been that we are making games according to the formula defined by Sony. This new developer is a great addition to the PlayStation family, and we look forward to hearing about their next project. Next up, we shift our focus towards Xbox and PC. Now, Fable was announced at E3 2019, and development has been steadily progressing quietly behind the scenes at Playground Games. The Forza Horizon developers are set to launch Forza Horizon 4 on the 9th of November 2021, which should be that the full attention of the studio will then be diverted to Fable. There was a small mention at E3 2021, but nothing substantial. We have, however, had a light reference from Xbox head Phil Spencer in a podcast with IGN. When discussing RPGs, mainly Elder Scrolls and Obsidian's Avowed, Spencer temporarily derailed the conversation to comment how he believes Playground Games will retain the series' light-hearted qualities and will remain a little more British than its counterparts like Elder Scrolls or Avowed. Spencer did recently suggest that fans should take confidence in Playground Games, saying the team is just amazing and we can't wait to get to show you more. Here at Broski Games we are big fans, so we'll be watching this one very closely. Halo Infinite's multiplayer preview seems to be very imminent. Hype is building from the fans as the preview crawls closer and closer to release. This has only been exacerbated by the game's community manager, who is urging fans to sign up, stating on Twitter that with each week we're creeping closer and closer to Halo Infinite multiplayer technical preview, pointing out that the goal is for hardening and validating at large scale, so when the full release rolls around it will be as smooth as possible. He also took the opportunity to remind fans to opt in for communications and to check their email is verified. The Halo Infinite multiplayer preview is said to be starting later this summer, so keep your eyes open and your battle rifle to hand. Moving over to our friends at Nintendo, they dropped a big announcement this week with some majorly mixed response. A new Nintendo Switch OLED model. After months of speculation of a new Switch system, the new OLED model has been shown in a brand new trailer. Launching on October 8th to coincide with the release of Metroid Dread, this new system features a larger 7-inch OLED screen, a wider kickstand, enhanced audio with new inbuilt speakers, a LAN port, and 64GB of internal storage, which is double the standard model. However, even with all these new upgrades, it has fallen short of the hype, with lots of anticipation towards a Switch Pro being announced. It's not hit the right spots with a lot of fans, and Nintendo also confirmed there is no CPU or RAM changes to the system. With a larger, more vibrant screen and built-in speakers, this new Switch sounds impressive but has not marketed well at initial announcement. Pre-orders are now live for the new OLED Switch though. Also this week, Sony opened the lid a little on a few new games coming to PlayStation with their July State of Play. However, it was not the E3 extravaganza we were hoping for. No new big first-party games were shown, but with Sony's unpredictable state of plays coming regularly throughout the year, there is still a lot of time for Sony to fill with new showcases. This state of play, however, kicks off with PlayStation VR title Moss Book 2, and showcasing a few new other indie titles such as Arcadegeddon, which began early access on Thursday, and Tribes of Midgard launching on the 27th of July 2021, and a few more. We also got a deeper look into Death Stranding Director's Cut, which was announced at E3 in June, and an extensive look into the new time-looping shooter game Deathloop. Apex Legends has been under fire this week by hackers. That's right, you heard me. Hackers. Following the frustration of the current server and hacking issues with the original Titanfall, a group of hackers cracked into the highly popular Battle Royale title on PC, with players noticing hacked in-game playlists and notifications that feature complaints about the situation with Titanfall, and an advertisement for SaveTitanfall.com, a website that is claiming EA and Respawn in not doing enough to keep the game safe from attacks. Now, these messages and hack lists don't appear to be affecting everyone. However, the biggest problem is those who are experiencing these messages and notifications are unable to join the playlists outside of the problematic ones. As of the 7th of July, Respawn have fixed and restored the problematic matchmaking for players, with a statement saying, while the attack is disruptive, it has not put players' personal information or accounts at risk.
Next, Ubisoft have claimed their intentions for the next Assassin's Creed adventure. After a report surfaced earlier this week about an upcoming project known as Assassin's Creed Infinity, Ubisoft have come forward to confirm its existence and reveal some details. In quite a long blog post, Ubisoft confirmed a cross-studio collaboration, merging Ubisoft Quebec and Ubisoft Montreal to work on this project, bringing in seasoned teams who have worked on titles such as Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell, Far Cry and Watch Dogs. As far as the project goes, they did not elaborate on the game itself. A previous report suggested it will follow the trend of popular live service games such as Fortnite and GTA Online. As this was a confirmation and not an announcement, we wouldn't expect to hear any more on this title for a little while.
And for our final news story for this week, RoboCop is getting a video game. Featured as a new surprise announcement at the Nacon Direct show this week, the presentation featured a quick teaser trailer stating the game is still in development and will release sometime in 2023.
Who or what will send these crooks on the run and restore peace to all citizens once and for all?
And there we have it, folks. That's your weekly gaming news update. Thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in again next week for all the news and updates in the gaming world. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you stay up to date with all the latest here at Borowski Games. Bye!